Hey there! Today we're going to be making some jelly-filled donuts. You can fill these with strawberry jam, raspberry jam, any kind of jam you like, or apple butter or pear butter, or even some Nutella. I've also been experimenting with a different way to film. I am filming with a GoPro and this Canon. The filming may be a little different for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you like this new angle of filming. Of course, there's little tweaks here and there that I have to work on, but any feedback is welcome. The ingredients and everything you're gonna need will be in the description box down below. Now let's get started on these jelly-filled donuts. Start by getting your milk, and then you're gonna take 2 tablespoons of it. We're going to use this to bloom our yeast. And then add in your sugar to the milk. Combine it all together until the sugar dissolves. And then we're going to heat this up between 100 and 110 degrees to allow the yeast to bloom into. Just microwave it for a couple of minutes until you get your desired temperature. Give it a little mix. And then place that aside and let it foam. And then we're going to pour our flour into a clean bowl, add in your salt, and mix that together, just combining it. And then once your yeast blooms, add that to your flour mixture. And then add in the rest of your milk to this and combine it together. Then we're going to add in our 2 eggs to this and mix it together. You can also whisk your eggs and add it to your milk mixture and incorporate that all together. And then we're going to add in our melted butter into this and mix it together. Just start combining it until it starts to hold together. Now lightly flour your surface and pour out your mixture. And we're going to start kneading that together. Just knead it until it all comes together smoothly and it has the elasticity. I like to use the palm of my hands to knead this. Once it's come together, place it in a lightly oiled bowl. Cover it up and allow it to proof for about an hour or until it doubles in size. Once it's ready, take the lid off, lightly flour your hands, and start degassing it. Again, lightly flour your surface, place your dough on it, and we're going to start rolling it out. I like to knead it a little bit just to get a little more of that gas out. But then now we are going to start rolling it out. Since I was in the process of moving, I didn't have any of my normal rolling pins, so I had to use a wine bottle. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can do this as well. It's a little more difficult, but it will get the job done. So just keep rolling this out until you get to about 1/4 inch in thickness. Or you can do it as thin as you like. I'm going to be using this circle cookie cutter to punch out my donuts. You can make any shape you like. I also made some heart-shaped ones since I made these for Valentine's Day. I unfortunately did not have my portable stovetop to be able to film the deep frying process, but if you have a deep fryer or if you do it on the stove, just make sure you do a toothpick test while you're heating up your oil. You can test it by dipping your toothpick in, and if it starts to bubble, your oil is hot enough. Or if you have a deep fryer, put your setting at 350 degrees. And we're going to deep fry all of these. They should only take a couple minutes, just until they get this golden brown. And once they're completely cooled, I'm making some holes in them, getting my raspberry jelly filling and just piping it in. You don't have to use a tip, you can just do tipless and just stuff your donuts. So again here, just making that hole, shoving in my piping bag and filling it with the jelly. This was such a fun process. I really enjoyed making these donuts. So once they're all ready, just get a spoonful of powdered sugar and dust your donuts. You can also glaze them if you want. And here are those final donuts. I'll also share a shot of the inside of them. And these are the filled ones. And these are the ones that aren't filled. They just came out so delicious. I highly recommend these donuts. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next. If you want to see pictures of this and everything I've created, I do post on Instagram and you can find me at bakergirlsteph. Until next time, stay sweet.